What's good, people? Welcome to the channel where we talk about music licensing, music production, and music business. I'm definitely blind. Let's throw these on. If you love any of the previously mentioned, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all my latest content and hit that bell icon so you know exactly when that new content drops. So what's up, people? It's Friday again. These Fridays are coming quicker and quicker every week. It's crazy. But shout out to David Love. I see you in the building talking about Let's Go. Night Miss for what's good. So yeah, we're doing another live music review tonight. That's always exciting. We get to listen to some dope music from some dope people. So definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, man, how y'all feeling? Y'all been good? Everybody in the good? Let me go. I said everybody in the good. I be talking too fast, man. I don't even halfway know what I'm saying. Let me know where you are from in the chat tonight. Let me see who I have in the building. XLO, is that how you pronounce it? What's good? Welcome to the stream. Man, it's been a busy week, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I look up and then like the day is over and I'm like, yo, like I thought I had way more time than this, and it's just over. So it's been going crazy, but it's been good. It's been a good week. David Love Jr., are you going to do more producer skits? Those are hilarious, bro. Absolutely, man. Y'all know I'm a keep the skits coming. So I recently gave the character, well, I didn't. One of my Instagram followers did. They named him, what was it? I think it was like DJ Clueless or something like that. I forget, but that was the artist name. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do some more skits, man, to keep entertaining. And it's so funny because these be like real life situations. Like I know it's funny and it's like a comical element, but like this stuff happens to me in real life. And I know it happens to other producers, and that's what makes it so funny, because so many producers have been through the same thing. So yeah, man. Facts is like you blinging this Friday. Like seriously, man. Tyrone Keys was good. Atlantic City, New Jersey here, finally off for a live. Nice. A lot of talent comes out of Atlantic City, man. My mom, she used to live there back in the day. Her and my auntie. So we can get a little personal on the stream tonight. Russ, what's good? Russ is back in the building. Good to see you, bro. So yeah. Yeah, man, the time it just going super quick, man. And I've been I've been literally like trying to throw things off of my plate because it's too much. So I've been in this whole like optimizing my business and the workflows that are in it. So that's been keeping me super busy this week, man. It's just like, it's one of those things, you know, like when you have a business, right? And you want it to grow, or is growing, or whatever, like you have to let go of a lot of the responsibility. Because when you're starting out as an entrepreneur, like you're doing everything like yourself, like that's usually the situation. So you're literally doing like everything. So you get to a point where you realize you can't do everything if you want to grow. So what happens is you have to like kind of stop and like take time to like teach other people how to do other things so you don't have to do it. But it takes time to do that. So, you know, that's just a part of running a business, I guess. But once you do it, like it takes a lot of time up front, but once you do it and then you teach them and then they're good to go, you know, it's like a weight lifted, man. So I don't mind investing the extra time into getting this stuff off my plate. So that's what I've been doing this week. DJ Clueless. Yes, DJ Clueless. Is it okay if I clip the part of the stream where my song is played? Nah, man, clip away. I mean, shoot, you own the music. I guess you kind of have a right to do it. At least that part. So, all right, y'all, let's stop talking, man. Let's get into this music. So the first one we have is from KO, Knock It Out Productions. This is Call Me Up. Let's check it out. Got a vibe. Love the progressions. Yeah. So for TV and film, I would probably shorten it a little bit. I would turn this joint to a full song, man, because it like you got the vocal elements in that joint that's just giving it a vibe. Or maybe even like sometimes I see libraries where they ask for songs with like just hooks. So maybe bringing that that Call Me Up hook out. Or it may just work as is, like as an instrumental cue with the hook on it, which kind of makes it half not just instrumental. But the joint is dope. Usually me personally, like I stay away from like a lot of like reverb on the drums, but in this track I feel like it worked well. Like it fit like perfectly for this track, the reverb on the kick and the snares and things like that. Because the whole track just kind of had this whole just this whole vibe. But I could definitely hear it being used in something. I can hear it being used as a full song. I'm trying to remember the movie, man. I can't remember the name of it, but Tracy, what's her name? Tracy Ellis Ross or something like that. She played in it. I can't remember the name of that joint. It was a dope film though, and they had some dope music on it. It gave me those vibes a little bit. But good work, man. KO. I'm not mad at all at this joint. This was dope. The ending may need to be a little tweaked, just to be a little more solidified. And then, if vocals are added, that may be different. So it just depends, but definitely loving the vibe, loving the use of vocals in this joint. Yeah, solid joint. Let me see what the people talking about. What's up, Will Harvey? The High Note. That's the movie. Yep. Joint was dope. Night Mistful is feeling the track. Russ says nice vibe. I love that everything sounds huge and upfront, but distant as well. Had me at the vinyl sound. Yes, yeah. That explains it. It was like upfront and distant. So yeah. Super dope stuff. All right. So we getting the night started, right? I see what kind of Friday is gonna be. All right. So the next one is Have Your Way by Mercedes Music. All right, let's check this out. At some point, it'll play. I'm confident. Maybe not. It might be the file again. Y'all know it happens every now and then. Yeah. It's not playing the file. All right. Lasadie, sorry. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I'm curious as to what kind of files these are that they don't play on Disco. Like they show up, but then they just don't play. All right, so we're going to the next one. This one is Randy Sav Beats. We're gonna pick one. Yo, check it. Is this the BPM 189.4900? That's hilarious, man. All right, let's play this first one. I don't know if I'm rocking on beat, so I just stopped. I'm trying to catch it. I don't know at what rhythm to rock to on this one. It's kind of confusing me. Cause I would, but then okay, so with this one, like I like the sounds and the chords and the progressions. We'll probably tweak the mix because like I hear like some clipping and stuff with the different sounds that's going on. I like that part. It's the drums, the beat that the drums are landing on is throwing me off because I don't know exactly how to rock to it. That's the only thing for me. But depending on the use and what is being used in, what's going on and what they're asking for, it could work because it could pass for like one of those kind of off kilter quirky tracks, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say it can't be used. I think it has potential. It just depends on the use. Mixing and mastering could use some work as well. And it's kind of long and repetitive. Like I think you'll definitely have to switch some things up and kind of work on the structure, just getting that structure together specifically for TV and film. So your track is building and kind of doing different things, and not just, the kind of the staying in the same lane for 3.5 minutes. So that would be my critique on that one, man. But shout out to Randy Sav, and shout out to that track that has a BPM of 189.4900. Shout out to that. That's what's up. Let me see what the people are talking about. Royal says it's got a below deck vibe. Nice. Russ says interesting. Russ says intestine sound, a lot of high end stuff there, but they all kind of work together. Yes. Radium Records has entered the building. What's up? Good to see you, man. It could be in the video game. That's the vibe I feel. I can hear that. Like on some man, what was that joint? Y'all remember the game? It was Donkey Kong. You remember that? Like I could hear it on that. Like some updated version of Donkey Kong. That would be fire. Tyrone says could be a transition beat on Surf's Up 3 or Moana 2. Okay. I can hear that. Produced by CHHJ. Dope track indeed. Radium Records. Appreciate the super chat, man. Let me know if you're sending a record in, dude. We'll play that joint. Donkey Kong Country. Yo, classic. Y'all just took me back. This track just took us back to Donkey Kong Country on the Nintendo, was it 64? Man, that's crazy. Good times. I can hear it in like Crash Bandicoot too. Yep. It's all around that same vibe, same era of video games. Appreciate it, man. Much love. All right, let's see. All right, the next one we have is House and Soul. Like literally, like one track named House, another one Soulless. Sent the upbeat dance instrumental, so chill beat. Let's do with the upbeat. I always go with the upbeat stuff, like for TV and film. Um, your chances are just are higher with the upbeat stuff. You got straight to the point. Oh, this is Tyrone. I hear you, Tyrone. That snare, I would turn down. The transitional snare. The key of that little sample thing is clashing. Okay, yo, like, so the one thing I do like about this track, Tyrone, is that joint is changing. Like every 8 bars, we doing something different. So I love that. The fact that it's like it's moving, it's going somewhere, it's doing something different, keeps it interesting, keeps you listening. That's dope. There are some parts that are clashing with the notes, especially with those vocal samples. It's clashing with the chords and the melodies that you have going on that you started in the beginning of the track. So I would be mindful of that. There's some mixing things that need to be adjusted. Like there's some sounds that are like that snare that came in when you're transitioning to the next section was pretty loud. There's a couple other sounds that are loud, and I would probably maybe even pan some of them because like some of them are like sitting right in the middle. So just creating some more space by just panning some sounds left or right. But yeah, like. If you're keeping it an instrumental, where you're at, like 2:47, it's not bad. It's about 2.5, 2 minutes, 2.5. I'm torn between kind of creating a main idea or a hook, something that it goes back to, versus like just like A B C D E, just changing it every time. You can get away with both with like instrumental stuff because they can chop it up and use it as a bunch of different cues. But yeah, I would say just be very, very careful with just adding certain things that clash with the melodies and chords that you're playing. And yeah, and the mixing on it would need some work. But yeah, love the energy, love the vibe. The instrumentation is cool. So yeah. Good work, Tyrone Keys. Appreciate you submitting that, man. Radio Record sent you one, bro. Hype for you to hear it. Yes, indeed. We're gonna check it out. Lamar, what's good? Nice variety of sounds. Yeah, it's like super variety. All great sounds. Maybe just need some compositional focus. Yep. Because it was going from like idea to idea. Dope stuff. Dope. Appreciate that, man. Sounds like a track from Bad Boys. Like it. Minor tweaks. Yep. Indeed. All right, y'all. We about to check out my guy, Radium Records. What's the name of that joint? Let me refresh my disco. that's hilarious. Like I literally just got a DM from Randy Saff asking if we're streaming tonight. Like we on here, bro. Like we waiting on you, man. We done reviewed your track and everything. Randy, when you come back and watch this, we were here waiting for you. We got your DM live on the stream. But you'll see it. And yes, we are streaming, still streaming tonight. All right, let's check out this track from Radium. Boom, got it. Let's go. Bratty Boppers, Master V1. Here we go.
Yeah. Your girl don't wanna save, your girl wanna spend. I don't do no care if I do high end. Yeah, I just got paid, so I'ma pop tags. Got a lot in the bank, so put it in the bag. If I love it, I ain't got no budget. If I talk it, then I walk it, then I run it. If I do it, then I give it 100. I work it, I get it, I earn it. I can't lose when I make these moves. Stand back, give me room, 'cause I'ma get loose. Get rich, Meghan Markle, but I don't need a prince. I do it on my own. Brand new whip, I'ma take it home. If I love it, I ain't got no budget. If I talk it, then I walk it, then I run it. If I do it, I'ma give it 100. I work it, I get it, I earn it. I can't lose when I make these moves. Stand back, give me room, 'cause I'ma get loose. I got a lot, but I want more. I got a lot, but I want more. I got a lot, but I want more. I want it, I can't help myself. Gimme.
This joint's fire, bro.
Gimme, I can't help myself. Gimme, I can't help myself. If I love it, gimme, I can't help myself. If I talk it, then I run it. If I do it, then I give it 100. I work it, I get it, I earn it. I can't lose when I make these moves. Stand back, give me room, 'cause I'ma get loose. I got a lot, but I want more. I got a lot, but I want more. I got a lot, but I want more. I want it, I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. No. Gimme.
Woo! Yo, Radium came in with some fire. Yo, okay, this is my critique. I'm gonna get my critique out the way. It was like some ad libs at the end, and I heard it, but I'll probably just turn it up because she was throwing some little runs in there. So that was a little bit of ear candy, but it was just kind of low. But so for this record here, the thing I love about it is number one, it's a woman, female artist. Is she rapping and singing? Is like the same? It sounds like it's the same person, which is dope. But you got that. So in the verses, you got the rapping, and then the hook, you got the singing. You have this contrast that's going on, which makes it super dope. And then lyrically, she's talking about wanting it all, wanting the money, wanting this success, boom, getting it, got it, gotta have it, blah, I can get what I want, like I'm a boss, like all of that stuff. It just works and it wins in TV and film. But this is not news to Radium Media, like you get it. But yeah, like this joint is dope. I can hear it getting placed in TV and film over and over again. Ads, just like, yeah, the mix sounds amazing on this joint too. Love the way the drums are hitting. And it's not doing like a whole lot. Like I feel like it's one of those tracks, like the instrumental is really complementing the vocals. It's nice and open. The 808 is doing what it needs to do. It's dope. Dope track. So yeah, appreciate you sharing that with us, man. Here on the stream. Shouts out to my guy Radium. Produced by CHHJ is loving it. Lamar's loving it. Yes, indeed, man. Russ says this jam can make it as a hit single and or sync placement. Facts. Yeah, the joint's dope. Yeah. We got my guy Ken Yale, what's good? Like it picturing a white chick's movie song. Yep. Indeed. David Love says this is dope. I can see this on a reality TV show when they're all dressed up about to go out. Yep, I can hear that too. You can definitely visualize it, man. November James is in the building. What's up, bro? Says, what's up, fam? 4 accepted the Tune Edge today. Congrats. That's what's up. Dope stuff, man. Love to see the people winning. Just signed it to UMG. Okay, so that makes sense because like the joint's ready. Dope stuff. Congrats on that. Getting that joint signed. And shouts out to the artist, man. She killed that joint. Like she killed it. I love the personality, man. Like especially with like full songs and artists, man. Like throw your personality in that joint. Like don't just one thing that annoyed me sometimes with like artists is just like like it sounds like you're reading your lyrics. Like learn your lyrics, like get like even if like learn it a line at a time if you have to, just so you can like fully jump in that joint and like deliver it, because it translates, you know, it translates in the recording when you know it versus when you're still trying to, you know, figure it out and read it along the way. So dope stuff, man. Let's hop into this next joint. Y'all got me geeked. All these great tracks on a Friday night. Let's see. Where did I leave off? We did my guy Tyrone. We're on Big Royal. Big Royal, what you got for us tonight? Eurotech swinging. Synth pop groove in 3 movements. Here we go. Why is it oh, there it is. It's loading. Come on, disco. Ready for that Big Royal. Yo, like I've been talking for like 10 minutes and y'all just now telling me I was on mute. I gave this man an entire 30-minute critique on mute. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm unmuted now. That hasn't happened in a while though. So yeah, you got to give it to me. I haven't been on mute in a while. Okay, so listen, this this was my critique. Oh man, now I got to go back through the whole thing. Okay, what did I say? So you pulled this track out of the archives. It sounds like it needs to be updated with some updated sounds. You need some transitional elements, especially with the intro. I would, some transitional risers or something. And then this section here, it sounded like it was just building up, like, and it was like this part. It was like a build up, but like it just kept building and building, and we was just like, when does it stop building? But cut that down, like, and just restructure the whole track. I feel like the track would just be restructured, updated with some sounds, and the mixing could be tweaked, drums and all that stuff. But I love the energy of it. It has definitely has like, electronic vibe. Love the tempo. But yeah, I would just say updating, structuring, adding those transitional elements, and I think it has potential after that. So yeah, good stuff. Yo, that was definitely, it was a long time, man. I was deep into the critique. That's hilarious, man. No problem, man. Hope that helps. That was the longest one. Yeah, I'm sure, man. He got a muted critique. Orangeburg, South Carolina. What's up, Randy? Yo, Randy, we were talking about you, man, because I seen the DM pop up. And he was like, yo, are you streaming? Are you still streaming tonight? And we were all here just waiting on you, man, because we was listening to your music. So glad you were able to finally join us. And then, yeah, the critique, you can just go back. I'll have the replay. It'll upload on YouTube, and you can go back and check that out, man. So that's hilarious. All right, let's go to the next one, man. What do we got? Is it Young Money? Disco is slow today. It's loading. So if y'all have any questions, man, and in between these and while Disco's loading, just drop them in the chat and I'll answer them. Smash that like button if y'all feeling this joint. And there we go. It finally loaded. All right, let's check it out.
No. Young Money, TRP. I'm getting tired of this community thoughtage. All them drugs in your system, why you ain't bother? You gon' get them thugs to kill them, and that's your problem. Oh, you a drug dealer. Slow down, young thug nigga. Like who gon' buy it? Like who gon' buy it?
Mix is nice.
They going crazy over your work like it was fire. You turned them zombies to a church, now this a riot. They going crazy over who can get the highest. But all you worried about is prices. Watch this year, I'm gon' be the flyest. Watch this year, I'ma be the flyest. Watch this year, I'ma be the flyest. Watch this year, I'ma be the flyest. Autopilot.
Yep.
I let the snake eat the rat and cut the grass. They said they had my back and went behind that. I seen a lot of shit in my past. A young nigga just wanted the bag. Yeah. Them free bands like Future. Niggas always lying like these jewelers. Don't know. Watch this year, I'm gon' be the flyest. I'ma be the flyest. Watch this year, I'ma be the flyest. Watch this year, I'ma be the flyest. Autopilot.
The ending could probably use some tightening up. You need a clean version too on standby for TV and film, depending on where it gets played. Some stuff they don't care. They'll place the explicit version, but definitely have a clean version on standby. The instrumental, I like it. Like the mix is dope. The vibe is dope. I think the hook is dope, and it's open enough to be used in different situations. At first, I thought I was gonna get specific, like with the storytelling and stuff like that, but it still managed to stay broad. It wasn't like mentioning names and cities and hoods and things like that. It was still broad. So good work. Lamar says it didn't have a stinger. It did not have a stinger, and you can hear the track fading out. Even though the vocals were up, you met like the way he ended it with the vocal, since it's still kind of a definite ending. Autopilot, you may be able to get away. I don't know. It depends on the editor. It depends on the supervisor at the end of the day. Like, they gonna be the ones to say yay or nay on that ending. But and then it sounded like it's still kind of cut off. I would check with the engineer, like, yo, can you let the reverb finish ringing out at the end of my last word? But overall, no, that joint, the vibe was hitting. For sure. Night Mistful. I can see this track playing on the end credits of an episode like Power. Yep. Take out the intro and the N word, and this has potential. Indeed. I think I heard some producer tags in that intro too. So yeah. Yep, definitely reworked. It had a nice vibe for sure. All right, y'all. Y'all coming with the heat tonight. Y'all know what time it is. This is G McCrae, y'all. Get ready. We're about to get retro. What if he like completely switched it up on us one week though? Like, we were expecting something, and he came in with like some 70s funk. All right, let's check it out. This is the Chase Master. He's still in his pocket. All the right sounds. Love it. Someone always mentions Miami Vice. See how it is. Yeah, he nailed the Sting ending too. Again, man, G McCrae, he has this lane like just locked in 100%. I hear on the Game app too. Yeah, yep, I can hear that. Yeah, super dope. Nice vibe. cool 80s type of vibe track. Yeah, man. Like G McCrae, if you want 80s done right, you hit up G McCrae. I think I mentioned last week, like if I ever seen a request come through for like some legit sounding 80s music, like I'm reaching out to G McCrae, man, because like he can knock this stuff out in his sleep, apparently. And it's like, for me, it's all about it's all about the sound selection, man. Like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it, and he does it really well. Beverly Hills Cop vibes, yo, that's my joint. Like Beverly Hills Cop is like all of them are like some of my favorite movies, man. Super dope. That and the iconic theme song for that show. But yeah, mix is tight. Yep. Yeah, man, everything sounds good. G McCrae, again, good work, man. I don't have a whole lot to say, man. It sounds good. It's solid, man. Your structure is on point. Your mixes are good, and you're in your lane, man, for sure. So definitely keep it up, man. All right, let's see. This is scripture. All right, let's check it out.
Yeah, this is my prayer, and I hope this is yours too. Let this be the anthem of the year. Yeah. God of heaven, God over earth, speak to me,
Caribbean
speak
vibe.
to the church.
Caribbean
We
gospel.
need a word, Lord, a word from you, for we don't always know what to do. Oh no, we're not a perfect people, but hear our hearts as we pray and seek your face and turn from our wicked ways. Oh, talk to us, talk to us. Oh yeah, like you did for Adam in the cool of the day, like you did for Moses on Mount Sinai, like you did for Daniel in the lion's den. Won't you do it again? And we say, Bomi Soro,
Dope.
Bomi Soro, speak to us, Lord, Bomi Soro, Bomi Soro, God of heaven, God over earth, speak to me.
See how it is.
And we say, Bomi Soro.
Okay. Ends with the vocals, just drops out. You can transition from that though. So yeah. So this was dope. Mix was nice. The stacking, the parts where the vocals were stacked, I would want that tighter. And I'm being nitpicky just as a producer, but that part, like I would stack them 4 times, and then get them really tight. You can use a tool like what's that joint? Man, I use that joint. I can't even remember. Vocaline to tighten those joints up so it doesn't, especially if you're like moving notes and stuff, and you know you have different transients, it'll line those transients up and it'll sound, you know, you'll get the full sound that you get when you stack vocals, but you get that timing of like one voice, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's really, really tight. So that's a critique I have on that. As far as TV and film placement, it's a gospel record, or a gospel song, Caribbean gospel Christian. So it's gonna have to be a movie that's faith based. So that's gonna limit the amount of exposure or placement opportunities that you get, because it's so specific and niche. So That's something to keep in mind. But overall, I think it's a great record. Y'all did a great job recording and mixing it. The vocalist is pretty good as well. Love her voice. I think she executed well. And yeah, that joint sounds great. And somebody said it was like authentic. It definitely it didn't sound like somebody who normally does like, I don't know, whatever other genre of music, and then they tried to do some Caribbean music. Like that joint was definitely super authentic, man, from the instrumentation and to like all the way to like the notes and, you know, melodies that were being played. Like it was super dope. Let's see. We got some comments. Royal says instrumental would expand placement potential. Boom. Yes, it would. Actually, that's a great point. Just using the instrumental alone would definitely expand the placement potential for sure. Very good point. Whiskey Watches was good. They used the song Hallelujah in the Shrek cartoon, so you never know. Really? Man, that's a good point. Incredible voice. She could sing anything. It sounded amazing. Indeed. Tight Caribbean vibe, taking a vacation. Indeed. What's up, Deuce? Island vibes all the way. Yeah. Anyone rocking the Logic Pro 10.7 on any of these mixes? That's a good question. Anybody using that spatial audio that Apple's pushing? I can't even upgrade to that joint because of my Hackintosh issues. I'm gonna mess around and have to get like a real Mac again one day. So dope stuff, man. Listen, y'all coming with fire. We got Camp Murder horror movie soundtrack. Okay, definitely appropriate. Yo, like if you've ever watched a scary movie, I don't know if y'all like super scary or not. Like I don't really like. It's gonna take a lot for me to get scared, but if you ever watch a scary movie and mute that joint, it takes away like all the scariness. Like if you don't have sound effects, you don't have the music and, you know, all those elements that creates the suspense that makes people nervous and scared and freak out and all that stuff, man. That's everything when it comes to horror movies. So let's check this out. I'm super interested to hear what this sounds like. It better play, Disco. I feel like I need like a video to watch to put this to. That little clipping sound at the end, I would be careful of that. They'll send it. Sometimes they send stuff back if it has like those little, audio like clipping. I'm trying to explain it in a way that like makes it make sense, but like it's like, I don't know if y'all can notice it. I can hear it because I don't know. Like I have headphones on, but I don't know if y'all can hear it. But it's minor, nitpicky stuff. But no, I like it. Like, yeah, I mean, sounds like something that would be played in a horror movie. And it's it's not doing a whole lot, which I feel like horror movie music is minimal a lot of times, right? It's more so like just that suspense and that feeling that something is about to happen. And then I like how you use like the bass and kind of this, I don't know, like it was like something coming or moving or something like that. In a kind of like in a certain like certain timed intervals or whatever. But yeah, good work. Shout out to Matic, man. He said, let me see. It got picked up for upcoming indie horror movie Camp Murder. So that, I guess that's the name of the movie. So this joint got picked up in an indie horror film. So shouts out to that's Night Mistful. Shout out to Night Mistful, man. Dope stuff. And congrats on that. Super dope, man. That's cool, man. I've never composed like horror movie. Why can't I say the word horror? I've never composed any music for like a horror film. Like I've done ambient stuff, I've done tension stuff, but that's interesting. Good stuff, man. No doubt. Dude says actually kind of could see something like Blade Runner visually. Sneaky vibe. Yeah, definitely got sneaky vibes. Hey Clint, does it matter if the mixes are mixed down to 16-bit or 24 or 32 for final reference? Depends on who you're sending it to, honestly, at the end of the day. Some companies, they ask for 16-bit. Some others ask for 24. I've rarely had anybody ask me for 32. But yeah, usually it's going to be between that 16 or 24. Just depends on who you're sending it to. So it changes. So yeah. I see Stranger Things vibes. I can hear that too. Yeah, I can definitely hear that too. Whiskey Watches, I appreciate the super chat. What joint are we playing? Anyone cop the new Omnisphere expansion packs? Heads up, game changer. No, I'm gonna have to check that out though. Listen, man, I haven't even gotten through Omnisphere's regular sounds. There's so many of them, but man, everything they do is fire. So I'm not surprised at all. Dope. Does anyone submit to TikTok? I had a supervisor buy a couple tracks out. Man, that's been a hot thing, man. Like TikTok, like literally like they're asking producers and composers to like make TikTok stuff like specifically for TikTok. So yeah, TikTok is doing some dope things for creatives for sure. Oh, you don't have anything upload. You just showing love. Yo, I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. All right, y'all, man, let's go. Grammy for kids show music. Okay, let's see what this sounds like. So I think the synths are clashing melodically with the chords. I like the direction you're headed in though. Like I feel like what you had in the beginning here, like that part it would be cool without bringing those synths in. And then if you just had to add another element, I would just add something that's not as harsh, or like some type of vocal, or like you can even have somebody like write like a children's, I don't know, like create a children's song, or not necessarily lullaby, but like something. You know who does it very, very well. He's mastered this. Why can't I never think of name? Like when I literally like think of something, I cannot remember the Desmond. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. Desmond Dennis. Is it Desmond Dennis? He's mastered like this producing songs for kids, but like the joints, like they low key rock. Like they got a vibe to them. I think it's Desmond Dennis. Like my son be listening to his stuff. Like I play his albums like all the time. And like a lot of the Desmond Dennis. A lot of the children's music, man, that be on YouTube, I play for my little guy. And like some of it, he's like, he's cool. But then when I play the Desmond Dennis and give him some vibes, then he pay attention. Like he's locked in. Then he throw the little dances. Like he got videos of like cartoons and with the mask of animals. Like dude just went all in, man. Like so that's where I thought this was going. Like with the chords you were using, like they were kind of like those R&B chords. But then the synth started to kind of take away from it. But I think you're on the right track. It's just getting the production together. So dope stuff, man. Appreciate you submitting that. Let's see. Whiskey Watch says, oh, by the way, congrats on the new blessing. Thank you. I appreciate that. For those who don't know, I got another little runt on the way. So yeah, baby Clint number 2. So we'll be getting ready. We'll be getting ready for that. So y'all get to see 2 kids interrupt my streams and unplug stuff in the studio now. So it's gonna get real exciting really soon here. I might disappear though for a solid 3 to 5 months because, man, those first few months are crucial, and I'll be sleep deprived. So probably not the most entertaining version of myself with no sleep. So yeah, appreciate that, man. Thank you, Royal. Produced by CHHJ. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, David Love. Indeed. So yeah, we're super excited, man. Super excited. The family is growing, and I'm gonna put them little runts to work. As soon as they turn 6, I'm putting them on payroll and deduct it from my taxable income. All right, let's go. Inigo is back with this joint called Tell Me. Let's check it out.
You got, you take over our watch. Don't worry about me, just keep on moving on. Tell me what you want this time. Tell me what you, and just tell me what you want this time. You can tell me what you want. Tell me what you want this time. Tell me what you, just tell me what you want this time. You can tell me what, you can tell me what you want.
Fire.
I don't get enough sleep these days, and every inch of you can push me that way. You don't want to lose no pace. I like how you say my name tonight. I'll let you take the reins. Tell me what you want this time. Tell me what you, what you want this time.
Her vocals.
You can tell me what you want.
Hella T's
Tell me what
vocals.
you want this time. Tell me what you, just tell me what you want this time. You can tell me what, you can tell me what you want.
Yo, that joint was super crispy. Love the mix, love the vibe, love the guitars, love the vocalist. They did their thing. Love the lyrics. Like, tell me what you want. Excuse me. That is, yeah, that's broad, man. Relationship stuff. You hear that TV film all day. Shout out to Inigo. Like, I'm starting to feel like he just doesn't miss. Dope stuff, man. Super dope stuff. Fire. I like her phrasing too. She's dope. Yeah. Again, personality, man. Like, when an artist can throw that personality in the track, like, it just comes through so great. Her voice has character too, like, in tone. I love a dope tone and, like, you know, super unique voices. Tyrone know what I'm talking about. He loves her voice too. Put this on iHeart now. It's ready to go. It is definitely. So yeah, dope stuff. Inigo, once again. We gotta get in the horn for that. Okay, we got some sports stuff. Some sports underscore. This is from Malcolm. Game-winning shot. Let's check it out. Those 808 is coming through, ain't it? I like the structure. Okay, I hear you. I'm not mad at that. Depending on who you send it to, they may like make you want to, or they may ask you to take out the delay or the echo on the crashes or whatever. I've had that happen before. Sometimes I've gotten away with it though, but you never know. No, this is I hear sports all day. I would probably add some stronger like brass hits to layer some of those hits to really accent the, you know, where those hits are. And I would probably add like a thicker clap or snare, layer the snare on the clap that's there, so it doesn't sound as thin, so that can kind of punch through, because you have like the heavy 808 kick thing going on. So I think having a snare to match that intensity would help the track in the mix as well. But overall, your structure's on point. you're right at a minute and a half. It's how I would personally structure a track, honestly. So yeah, you got that joint down. You have the sound down as far as like sports is concerned, and you know, like it sounds like something you could hear. But yeah, I would probably add some of those brass stabs and just to bring those hits out, or some type of like orchestral hit or something like that. So yeah, good work, Malcolm. Keep it up, man. Definitely on the right track with these joints. NBA 2K, indeed. All right, what we got? We got Basement Beats in the building with Junipera. 148 BPM. I like these chord progressions. There's some type of build at the end of this track. I can see it. I'm excited to hear what it sounds like. The B Cox joint. Okay, there we go. That was cool. I ain't mad at that one, Basement Beats. Depending on what it's being used for, you know, I like the progression. There, I don't know. There was a part. I don't know if you use like any samples or anything like that. You know, that can always potentially be an issue depending on where those came from. If they're not samples and you played everything, then you know you should be good to go. But yeah, I like it. Even if it was just like the piano part or exactly how it is, I feel like it has the potential to be used as some good background instrumental cues as well. And then you have the drums in there. I like the drum part too. Like you could even, I don't know, man, like you could even throw that in there, have that come in sooner. Or maybe just come in the hook and then break back down to the piano in your verses. Something like that. It could be more of a scoring situation, you know, like if you had an indie film, sometimes they'll license a piece of music just to throw in the back of, you know, on a scene, just to have that there, and it'll kind of act as like, you know, some scoring where it's kind of sparse, but you have something going and it's kind of building. So yeah, I think this joint definitely has some potential. So shout out to Basement Beats for sending that over and sharing it with us, man. Super dope stuff. K Love, I'm pretty sure that's definitely like the name of a radio station. That's a dope name. K Love, Need to Be, no hook. Let's check it out. can hear this on some sports. Yeah. I love the snare rolls. Whoa, this track, yo. Yo, this track is 5 minutes and 30 seconds long. Oh, man. This fire, though. I don't care. Like, this joint's fire. I'm giving you a DJ horn, too. So definitely, let's definitely shorten it. Because, you know, because I kept seeing the breakdowns, and I'm like, man, like, it's breaking down quite a few times. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to hear how it ends, though. Oh, it's fading out. We're losing them. All right, so dope track. It's almost ready. Like the joint is almost ready. You send this joint, man. You send this joint off now. Like you need. I don't know who this is. Whoever it is, like, okay. So I'm gonna give you the notes. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do, and then I want you to go out and like start reaching out to licensing companies and pitching that joint because they're taking like a lot of sports music now with sports seasons, football season, all that stuff. So this is what you got to do. Let me listen to the intro again. Intro's cool. The joint is cool. The mixing may need to be tweaked. I don't know what's going on the low end. It's a little bit muddy between the kick and the bass. So maybe and then your other sounds. I don't know if you roll off on the. Excuse me. It was dinner, but I don't know if you roll off the other instruments like the low end. How can I like show you what that looks like? But roll off the low end up to like around 80, maybe even 100 kilohertz or hertz or whatever on the EQ to clean up your low end on the mix. So the only thing you don't necessarily need to roll off as much is like your kick and 808. Depending on what they're doing, you may carve out like wherever your 808 is whatever frequency you see a lot of on your 808 when you look at like your EQ. That's where that 808 is living. So maybe carve out some of that same frequency range from your kick so they're not competing for the same space, or vice versa. Like whatever you add to one, take away from the other one, so that they're sitting in their own mix. Cut the joint like in half. You can make it like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. Well, you already got like 5.5 minutes, so just make it like no more than 2.5 minutes long. When you do your breakdowns, give them some variety in like your second or third breakdown. So don't do it exactly how you did it the first time. Do it a little bit different. So maybe switch out some sounds or whatever that's just playing on that breakdown part. The hook is perfect. Like everything you have in the hook is perfect. And then the ending, add a sting ending. If none of this made sense to you, then grab my Urban Mix and Made Simple course. And use the discount code. I think I got a discount code in the description of this video. If I don't, use the code YouTube50, all caps, and take 50% off the How to Structure Instrumentals for TV course. You can get it at clintproductions.com/shop. and download the How to Structure Instrumentals. It'll show you exactly how to structure. If you need help mixing, there's a Urban Mixing Made Simple course on there as well. You can grab that. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about as far as like those low end frequencies and cleaning up your mix so they're not muddy and so your kicks and 808s aren't competing. Do those things and this joint is ready to go, especially for sports. So yeah, that would be my advice on this. Great work. I'm not exactly sure who it is, but yeah, no fade outs. Yeah, like Rose says, no fade outs. Add that sting ending. The How to Structure Instrumentals TV course will show you how to do all that as well. But yeah, no, that joint was ready. Remember, Go Hard, DJ Khaled, and yep. NFL Network. Blast the horn. Yeah, the snares are everything. Yeah, I would turn the snare roll up a little bit just so I could feel those joints a little bit more. But yeah, that joint was dope, man. Thanks for sharing that. Let's see what else we got. This has been a night full of great music. Pop music, Never Ever. Let's check it out. It's a pop beat. I like this joint. I can hear it like on video games or something too. Oh man, he was like right there. All he had to do was just give us that one note. So add the sting ending. It's a little long too. It's almost 5 minutes, but the joint was dope. You know, I like how you introduced different things quite often in the track. So it kept it real interesting. The build ups and things like that. Definitely rocking with it, man. I can hear it being used. I can hear it on TV as well as like some video games or apps or something like that as well. You know, electronic up tempo electronic stuff is plenty of opportunities for it. So good stuff, man. Shout out to what is it, Garalo or G Haralo? I know that's probably like 1,000% mispronounced. But appreciate you submitting it. Dope work. Keep it up. Whiskey says, does your course share as to which companies are better for a particular placement? No, not necessarily like which ones are better, because it's subjective really as far as like what's better for each individual. You know what I mean? But I share just kind of how to do the research to make sure it's a good fit for you and what you're trying to do. Because a lot of that you figure out just through research. You browse a site long enough, and you'll get an idea of if your music is gonna fit in their library or not. So, excuse me. So yeah. All right, I think I got time for like one more, one or two. Let's see. I don't know what this name is. It's Jizzer 19. Let's check it out. Okay. I like that these little bongos or percussion are tuned to the track. That is a production hack. Like tune your, if you're using like bongos or cowbells or like something, if you can tune that joint, it sits so much better in the mix. But this joint definitely just abruptly ended, and I like it though. I would definitely create like a sting ending. But this is dope. Like, it's like ethnic and I love the textures of it. Yo, shout out to whoever produced Jizzer. It's a really nice track. It definitely has potential for TV and film. Get that sting ending solidified and you'll be good to go. Like, I can hear this on like a movie, a TV show, a documentary, like all of that stuff. That was different. I love it. That was super dope. Tyrone Keys, I see I saved a super chat from you, but did we play that joint? I want to make sure I played that and didn't skip over it accidentally. Let me know in the chat so I can be sure. But yeah, very, very nice choice of sounds. I agree, Royal J. Lamar. Randy says The Weeknd. Indeed. John Wyatt, what's up? How soon can we send in tracks for next week? Next Thursday. I send the email out Thursday morning at 8 a.m. With instructions on how to submit if you want to submit early. To get on that email list, just download the free 6-step guide. That'll get you on the email list. And then I'll let you know. You'll get like early access to submit that Thursday morning. That way you guys can be near the top of the list. So yeah, that's how you do that. Okay, we got the rankings of the top tracks from LW. We still waiting though. I'm waiting on Tyrone. I thought I played one from Tyrone, but I just wanna make sure. I want to double check. So just let me know. Okay, so far we have, well, not so far, like we have top 10. Number 1, Radium Records. Number 2, Inigo. Number 3, K Love. Number 4, G McCrae. Number 5, Malcolm. Number 6, KO. Shout out to my guy KO. Number 7, Night Mistful. Number 8, Basement Beats. Number 9, Pop Music. And number 10, Bomasoro. Who was that? Who was Bomasoro? I don't even remember that. What was the bomb? Who was Bomasoro or Bamasoro? Oh, okay. My bad. I remember now. Okay, that's legit. I stand by it. You know what? We didn't get a November James. Tonight. That's okay. He's probably cooking up some. He probably went to a new level of genius and was just like, "Yo, I don't have time. For these people in the ClintMusic stream." And he just like went and leveled up on us. So he's gonna come back, and this is gonna be insane. So just be prepared for his return. I sent one like 9 in the morning. Really? It didn't come through. Yesterday or this morning? 9 this morning or Thursday morning? So yeah. But yeah, hey, he's been getting yeses too. So I get it, man. Super dope stuff. I think he's working on a film too, composing on a film. So super dope stuff, man. All right, I don't know. I think he might have left. I guess we played his joint. If not, then we'll make sure to put him at the top of the list, or he'll go back, watch the stream, and be like, "Yo, Clint never played my joint," and then we'll make sure we take care of him. If we didn't, Tyrone. So this was super dope, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through the stream and submitting music. Thank you to everybody who gave a super chat. And thanks to everybody who subscribed, man. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you know next time I'm live or the next time I drop some new content, which I got some new content rolling out. I shot like 3 videos last night. So definitely got some content on the way, especially some GarageBand stuff, man. So that should be dropping next week. So yeah, man, appreciate it. Anybody who, use the discount code YouTube50, get whatever you need as far as the how to structure instrumentals TV course and the anything on the store, clintproductions.com/shop. The urban mixing made simple. That's what I talked about earlier, because that mixing is crucial. But the dope thing about mixing, if you learn how to mix effectively, you can then turn that into a revenue stream as a producer, and then you could, turn the producers who don't feel like mixing into clients. So that's the dope thing about learning a skill like mixing, is that you're able to do that. So thank you to everybody, man. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe. Have a good weekend. And go Buckeyes. I'm out.